the November 19, 2025 meeting of the Harwich Conservation Commission being held in the Don B. Griffin Room at Harwich Town Hall. Participation is possible at this meeting in person or online through GoToMeeting. Instructions for logging on to the GoToMeeting meeting are available on the agenda published on the Town of Harwich website. The public is to be informed that this hearing is being recorded and televised. Anyone, in addition to the town, who wishes to record the meeting needs to inform the chair previously. So we're going to start with the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. So the first item on the agenda is discussion and possible vote. There has been a request to reorder things on the agenda and start with the first notice of intent because of scheduling difficulties, if that's all right with you, Mr. McManus. And
anywhere else to be.
Sit back and enjoy the show. So we're going to start with a notice of intent for 31 Mill Road and 6 Brora Drive, map 15, parcels U3 and U2-2, SE 32-2603 for the reconstruction of an existing joint-use dock and associated maintenance dredging. This has been continued from the October 1, 2025 meeting.
Thank you. For the record, Mark Burgess of Shorefront Consulting, project manager and design engineer for this project. I believe we have everything in order now. From the last hearing, there was some language to change note 11. We revised the plan accordingly. The stamped plan was signed off by Waterways at their last hearing, and you have a stamped plan in front of you, and I believe that covers everything that we had to do to finish this up. That's it.
Yes, so they have obtained the Waterways approval, which we were waiting on. The dock is just to change it to a floating dock instead of the fixed pier, and then they added the overwash bulkhead, which has already been discussed and approved by the commission. So we would recommend approval for this project.
Thank you. Do we have questions or comments from commissioners? Wayne?
No, none from me, John.
I don't have any questions.
Nothing from me. Nope.
I have nothing. We can entertain a motion. Are there any questions from anybody in the room or online? Anything from the public? Seems not.
I'll make a motion, we approve the plan for 31 Mill Road and 6 Bora, I guess it is, Drive, map 15, parcels U3 and U2-2, the SE number of 32-2603.
Second.
Further discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. We have one abstention, so
Yes.
501.
Thank you. The only thing I would add is make sure that the note 11 in the plan gets put in the special conditions so that for the pre-construction meeting.
Yes, absolutely. Can do. We'll add it into the draft order.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So, okay, next we have a discussion and possible vote on the Kiwanis Club run in April in the Bell's Neck Conservation Area.
Yes.
Mr. McManus.
I provided a letter and a map showing the route that we were planning for the run, and it's it'll be advertised as a trail run and walk, and as it indicated, it's a fundraising effort for both the Lower Cape Kiwanis Club and the Monterey Regional High School Key Club. It'll also be included a fundraiser for the Nauset High School Key Club. Our Kiwanis Club sponsors the two key clubs in the different high school. And, we'll also be involving some of the track team members from Cape Cod Tech. One of the fellows that has signed on to help me out with the run is the cross-country coach at Cape Cod Tech, and has a lot of experience organizing and putting on runs of a variety of type. He's also my neighbor 2 doors down. So, as I indicated, the groups will be splitting up the proceeds of the fundraising. From the Kiwanis Club point of view, it would be to help replenish our scholarship funds. But for the Key Club, they're involved with other Key Clubs at the other high schools along on Cape Cod and in Plymouth, raising funds to replace the playground equipment at Camp Dream Day. I'm not sure if you know that. It's a camp that's at the far end of Nickerson State Park, and it's been in operation now for about 25 years, and it provides a summer program for families with disabled and terminally ill children. Provide them outdoors and family recreation respite program. And there are 8 cabins up there, so we have 8 families at a time participate, and all the cabins over the years have been built by Kiwanis clubs and 2 by the Chatham Rotary Club. So the local clubs from time to time go up and do fix-it days up there, and the last one we had to get everything tucked in for this winter. We noticed that the playground equipment was badly deteriorated, and one of our members, from the Mashpee Club, actually is a profession, inspects playground equipment, and badly out of code of what's considered acceptable playground equipment. So the key clubs have taken it on to raise funds, along with the Kiwanis clubs on the Cape also. So I don't know if you have any other questions.
Well, let's see. I don't know.
So the club has agreed to flag the course and then clean up any trash, and they're also offering alternative parking as to not obstruct any of the public parking. So the department recommends approving their use of the Bosnack.
For parking, I've been in contact with a lot of the neighboring businesses, and given that we're holding the run early Sunday morning, it's most of their parking lots, etc., don't have anybody in it, and so we'll be scattering the parking on, I can never remember that road that they put in, that the tile shop is now on, off of Depot. I don't know what the name of it is, but there's a number of those businesses that have agreed to let us set it up as parking. We'll be using the parking lot of the Oyster Company for set-up tables and tents for registration, and use also some of the area at Depot Storage across the street, and there's sort of a funny lot attached to Stonewood that will be used for parking. So I think there'll be sufficient parking in the area. And we've also been in touch with the police and fire departments, and they're sort of said, okay, as soon as you get your initial approvals, we'll sit down and figure out what they're going to, there'll be a couple of detail officers hired for the run, and then also a couple of EMTs to provide first aid. one of the reasons why we've sort of designed the run to go around the reservoir is because except for a short section of Bell's Neck Road and crossing the entry road to the Herring Run, it's not on any street, so we can minimize the amount of cost and detail officers to manage traffic and whatnot, so.
Good. Susan?
Two questions. How long's the run?
It's a 5K.
Okay. And then do bike parking plan?
Yeah, well, there is bike parking at the rail trail. There's an area that we'll set aside for that.
So you need bike
Yeah.
trail, bike.
And the starting area will be on the rail trail. And we're planning on sending the runners off in 5 different cohorts. And they'll be, as they register, they'll self-select of whether they figure they're a strong runner or they're a walker at the other end of the cohort, so.
No questions. It sounds like a good plan.
Yeah,
Best of luck with it.
yeah, and if it's successful, obviously, we'd like to do it on an annual basis because it should have the ability to turn into a nice fundraiser for a variety of things through the years.
No questions, it sounds good.
That's,
I have no questions.
The only thing I was thinking of was liability insurance, but I see in the last paragraph there, you've got that covered, so.
yeah, that's one
I
of the,
think it's a great idea.
yeah, it's one of the benefits of being an official Kiwanis club. The international organization has a massive liability policy because there's internationally there's 1,250 odd Kiwanis clubs around the states, Canada. Our district here is New England and Bermuda. and the Caribbean is attached to Eastern Canada. I don't know how they came up with these districts, but
So, the only question I have is just about, that's herring season, it's the beginning of herring season, and there will be people there probably counting. So my question is, have you talked to Natural Resources? Have you
yes, I
coordinated?
have. Yes,
Okay.
with what's her name?
Stephanie?
Stephanie,
Stephanie. Yes. Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. And we're doing it then because then it gives us the ability to call it the Herring Run.
There you go. There you go.
Okay, all right.
So,
All right, well, I guess what you're asking for is a vote, so
Yep.
we can have a motion.
I'll make a motion that we approve the Kiwanis Club Herring Run in April at the Bells Neck Conservation Area.
Discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye, 6-0, thank you.
I've also been in contact with Mike Locke with the Conservation Trust because there's some funny little small pieces that are actually they own, and they have no problem with it
Yeah.
either. So, okay,
Great.
thank you.
Thanks, Ed.
Okay, next thing on the agenda now is a notice of intent for 17 Dunes Road, map 5, parcel K1-2-0, SE 32-2619, for the addition to an existing dwelling and associated mitigation plannings. This hearing has been continued from November 5, 2025. We have,
Good evening. Oh, sorry.
good evening.
Good evening. My name is Taria McGrail with Ty and Bond, and also with me is Dylan Lance from Crawford Land Management. We're back before you tonight. Previously, my colleague Sean Riley had represented the Connolly family on this project. And since the last hearing, we've received our SE number, and Dylan has also submitted a revised mitigation planting plan. So I don't know if you have any questions on the planting plan or any other questions for us.
So as Taria described, we were just waiting primarily for the switching out of the black chokeberry, and they switched out for northern bayberry, which was in line with what you guys had discussed in the last hearing. So we're now very supportive of the mitigation plan that they have proposed. It meets the 2-to-1 mitigation requirements for the work within the buffer zone to the coastal bank for the new structure of the addition. For the pruning, we did discuss that the pruning of the Rosa rugosa to the 3-foot level is allowable by this permit, but any additional pruning would require additional permitting later on. So we will condition that in the order of conditions. I believe it's outlined in the draft order that we have here. So based on the revised mitigation plan, we do recommend approval for this project, and we don't think it'll have any adverse impacts on the bank.
Okay, thank you. Wayne?
I don't have anything, John.
I don't have any questions about this.
Okay.
Nothing for me, looks good. No
Really?
questions from me, no?
Susan? Okay. I have no questions either. Anything from the public? I don't think there is any public here. So, any further discussion? Can we have a motion?
I'll move to approve the notice of intent for 17 Dunes Road, map 5, parcel K1-2-0, SE 32-2619.
I'll second it.
Okay, moved and seconded. Further discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. 6-0. All set. Thank you.
And given that you have approved this project, we did produce a draft order of conditions since we had the time staffing-wise this week. So you do have the option to approve that draft. It was in your packet for review. So it was available given if you are
Can
interested.
you point out to me where in the order of conditions the restriction on pruning the Rosa rugosa are? I didn't see it there.
You're right. I do believe it got left out. We can add that condition and either bring you a draft back next meeting or add the condition and have you approve it this meeting.
Any other discussion or questions about the draft order of conditions? Well, I would have moved that we approve the order of conditions with the additional condition, excuse me, that the Rosa rugosa not be pruned any lower than 3 feet.
I'll second that.
Further discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. 6-0. Thank you. We're all set unless...
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Have a good night.
You too. Good night.
Okay. So we have 2 other orders of conditions. First is 25 Monomoy Road, map 5, parcel K1-A8, SE 32-2618 for the construction of an in-ground pool with a retaining wall, fill, patio, cabana with a bathroom, wind station and storage unit. A portion of the work will occur within the land subject to coastal storm flowage. Discussion on the, let's see, where is this? On the draft order of conditions for 25 Monomoy Road. the order of conditions for 25 Monomoy Road. Can we have a motion?
Move for approval for the order of conditions for 25 Monomoy Road, file number SC 322618.
I'll second it.
Further discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Next, we have an order of conditions for 2257 Route 28, head of the Bay Road, map 119, parcel N2, SE number 32-2617, for the repair of an eroded portion of stone revetment along the shore of Pleasant Bay and reconstruction of an existing wood deck in kind. Are we all set?
Mm-hmm.
I think so, yeah.
I'll move that we approve the order of conditions for 2257 Route 28, head of the Bay Road, map 119, parcel N2, SE number 32-2617.
Second.
Seconded by Susan. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay. Wow. So then we have a request for a certificate of compliance for 141 Bank Street, map 23, parcel R5, SC number 32-2560, for the construction of a two-car garage.
So for this one, the applicant had a little bit of a misunderstanding where they thought to get their certificate of occupancy, they needed to have their cert of compliance. So they aren't quite there yet with having the mitigation plantings established. So we're just recommending that this be tabled until at the soonest next spring to give the mitigation plantings time to be more established.
Okay. Anyone object to tabling this?
No.
Okay. Next, we have minutes for November 5, 2025. Discussion on the minutes.
No. They look good to me.
Nothing from Viv, they must be all right.
Well, I wasn't here for the last one, I only edited,
There
so.
was one confusing thing, but I figured it out. It seemed like it was missing a heading for
Okay.
the one we just talked about.
Being head of the Bay Road.
Dunes Road, so if you look at the top of page 7, there's a, supposed to have a planting plan.
Oh, 25 Monomoy Road.
It is, but that's not, the road you were Brewster was the Dunes Road.
There's a page missing.
Maybe just made it up.
5,
Oh,
I
7.
believe.
oh, there's page 4 is missing.
Oh, and 8 too.
Oh, well,
oh, they look so
so
good.
That's not what I noticed, something was kind of weird.
is it on?
Apparently I didn't
Something
catch
was
anything.
Notice a discontinuity in the online version.
Oh, yeah, it goes 1, 3, 5, missing on the even one.
Catch.
That's,
Do we have them all on Dropbox
this was on Dropbox.
without the pages?
Well, I don't know, I'm about to look. Trying to
It's
turn my computer
online.
on.
It just is the printed.
Mhm.
6.
So you're looking at the online version, and it doesn't have that problem?
Correct.
Yeah, it's just the
Okay. I reviewed the online one, I didn't have any.
Oh, that's what I did. Okay, that's what I didn't
Yeah.
say. All right. Yeah, my answer remains the same. Got nothing.
And we have a motion.
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes from November 5th, 2025 of the Harwich Conservation Commission, even though I wasn't here.
second.
Discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
That's 6-0. Okay. Any other business which may come before the commission? Anything further this evening?
There is a, up on the bike trail up in Keller, they call it Kelly's Pool, you guys don't know it by that name, but it's where the Herring River goes underneath the bike trail. There is a big washout up there, I've been told, I have not physically seen it myself, but something, maybe might want to let the fisheries people, down at the harbor, let them know, because it might have something to do with that.
They've been up there cleaning that out, right?
Yeah, Stephanie, me and Brad have been going through there a lot, but I don't know if that particular spot, and we are planning on letting the herring out.
Yeah, this is right, if you go down the bike trail from Depot,
Okay.
and right with the, there's a pipe under there, it's submerged right now, but right in that area there, I was told there's a big washout up on the top of the bank.
I'll let
Might have
Stephanie
something to
know.
do with the state, with the bike trail, I don't know, but
Okay.
worth looking at.
Is that at Long Pond?
No, right up on
That's at
the reservoir, in North Harwich. The- Where Ed's gonna have the runaround.
Hell's Neck,
They're
yeah,
gonna be
that's
running
what
right
Where
over
the
the top
Herring
of it.
River goes under the bike
Yeah.
trail.
Yeah.
Oh.
That used to be, that pool down the bottom there is called Kelly's Pool.
Oh, on the south side of the bike trail.
Yes.
Oh.
Anything,
I'll make sure to let her know.
yeah.
I have a question about, on Hinckley's at that herring run.
Yes.
So this is maybe I missed something. Is this the first time that it's been,
So the boards at Hinckley's were moved once or twice prior this season to let fish that had been living in Hinckley's out.
yeah,
And now they're trying to move the fish from Longs and Seymour and everywhere else, Cahoon, and then out. So they were trying to restore the water level in Hinckley's, so they left the boards in to get the water level high enough so that when they do have the fish in Hinckley's, it'll be high enough to actually have flow go through out of Hinckley's. Is
go
that,
through Hinckley's
and out into the rest of the run.
because they were having a hard time getting out?
There was just a lot of leaf blockages and it was dry between, so they were trying to build up water flow. They have different benchmarks for how much water they want in the pond before they were going to let the boards out, just that correlate with the flow that the fish need. So they were trying to meet that benchmark, and with the rain that we got last week, it's been pretty favorable.
Cool, okay. I was wondering if it had something to do with the Azalea Drive Bridge thing, if we were holding back the fish until that was all sorted out or not.
I know they've been tracking that area pretty closely, and there's been adequate flow through there despite the erosion that occurred. They did put erosion control in that area, which has helped kind of mitigate any continued sand running into there, and it hasn't had any issues obstruction-wise.
There's still a big machine there. Weren't they gonna add drainage?
That's still the plan. I haven't heard any updates on timeline from the state of when they're going to be adding that drainage, but that was the understanding that they were going to.
Yeah, I can send you Stephanie's email. She sent it to us for the Hinckley's Pond Association.
Okay, sure.
What's your email address?
SOPHIA.
What's the latest on getting the highway director in here to talk about salt and water pollution?
I know Amy had reached out and was open to kind of giving them any questions you guys may have and trying to schedule that
Just don't want
soon.
to let it go too long, because he'll use the excuse, I'm guessing, that, oh, I've already ordered the salt because it's late in the season, we can't change it. You need to get him in here soon.
Okay, I'll pass that on to Amy.
I think it sounded from Amy's email that, like, they wanted to know what they were walking into
Yeah,
before
yeah.
coming.
Well, of course they do.
So I sent her
Tell 'em a
bunch of
hornet's nest.
questions and
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, I'll touch base with her on that to see when it can be put on the schedule, so, no worries.
I don't have anything else.
Perfect.
So hurrah for the shortest meeting we've ever had.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'll make a motion, we adjourn the meeting of the Harwich Conservation Commission, November 19th, 2025.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.